So you have like a list of the materials and options to add a new material, to add a copy of an existing material, to edit the properties of the material, and to delete materials. Okay? So by default, the program brings two materials. These are American materials, the 4,000 sites in American concrete, and this that I don't even dare to say the name is steel material. But we typically will not use these. The program actually doesn't let me delete the steel because it applied that to the default sections that you have on screen. But I'm going to delete the concrete, and in a later stage I'm also going to delete this American material.
So they're always by default?
By default, whenever you open a SAP model from scratch, they will both be there. Okay?
But what you're saying is you can make a new material, change the properties of those elements, and then delete that.
And then delete
you can. Okay? So, and that is actually what we're going to do. So let's say I'm going to add a new material and I'm going to prepare a steel material for Eurocode. Okay? So I'm going to say first that I'm located in the European region, and this has to do with the design codes that the program will check for you. So by saying that you are in region Europe, the program will be able to identify that typically you want to design your structures using Eurocode. And so you can select the material type, and let's revisit what are the material types that the program offers for you. So you will have the steel, which is basically the material used in steel profiles, and this is different, for instance, from the rebar material. The rebar material is also a steel, but it's the concrete, the bars that you have in a concrete section, which is again different from the tendon material, which is basically a pre-stressed cable tendon. Okay.
So in that point, the tendons, are they, when you are adding basically a tendon to your slab, are you applying them? Yeah. Are you applying them a force downwards, and
you can use both approaches. So you can use the equivalent loads to apply your tendon to the structure.
So they are having the profile like acting negatively in the forces that they are going towards the Z direction. I mean the gravitational forces acting in the Z direction. You are adding minus 15.
Oh, give me a moment. So what is this? Cancel. I don't want this. I want to see this slide later. The program to design PT slabs is actually safe, but there are a couple of things that you can do with SAP. So for instance, let's say new model, and let's say you have a flat slab. Let's say.
So Carla, if you forget to define, well, it's not if you forget, or if you haven't defined the sections and the materials,
You can always revisit them.
can you do it when you are opening this file in those little plus signs?
Yeah. You can do the revision of the materials and sections whenever.